Welcome back to Breaking Down Personal Finance, where we make money make sense. Let me ask you something. What if your biggest money problem isn't spending too much or saving too little, but not knowing exactly what you're aiming for? That's what we're fixing today. Because money without direction is like driving without GPS. You're moving, but you could end up anywhere. Setting financial goals isn't about saving more or spending less. It's about giving your money a purpose that connects to what actually matters to you: freedom, security, or experiences. Here's what usually happens when people skip goal setting. They hustle hard but never feel ahead. Or they give up because the finish line feels too far away. The fix isn't motivation. It's clarity. Here's the core problem most people don't realize. Vague goals feel responsible, but they don't change behavior. Save more. Get out of debt. Be better with money. Those aren't goals. They're wishes. And wishes don't give your brain anything to act on. So let's reset and define what a financial goal actually is. A financial goal is simply a clear target for your money. Think of it as a promise to your future self. It could be saving for a laptop, paying off a credit card, or building an emergency fund. It doesn't need to be huge. It just needs to be specific enough that you know when you've reached it. This is where structure matters. Most people get stuck because their goals sound good, but they're too vague to execute. That's where the SMART method comes in. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. It's not complicated. It's just a checklist. Let's walk through a simple example. Say you want a new phone that costs $800. You can save $100 a month. A vague goal would be save for a phone. A SMART goal sounds like this: I'll save $800 in 8 months by transferring $100 into savings every month. Now you know exactly what to do, when to do it, and when you're done. Once goals are clear, the next problem shows up. What if I have too many goals? That's normal. The solution is organizing them by time frame. Short-term goals are things you want to achieve in the next year or two. Medium-term goals usually take 3 to 5 years. Long-term goals stretch beyond that. Retirement, buying a home, long-term security. Here's the important part. Short-term goals are training for long-term ones. The habits you build saving your first $500 are the same habits you'll use later with much bigger numbers. Progress scales, so do skills. Now let's talk about why goal setting actually works. When you have a clear target, your brain starts filtering decisions differently. You're no longer asking, "Do I want this?" You're asking, "Does this move me closer to my goal?" That $7 latte isn't about deprivation anymore. It's about choosing between a moment and a milestone. But this is where people lose steam. They set a goal, feel motivated, and then life happens. A car repair, a medical bill, an unexpected expense. That doesn't mean you failed. It means the plan needs adjusting. Think of it like GPS recalculating. The destination didn't change. The route did. This part matters. Falling off a plan doesn't mean you're bad with money. It means life happened. Goals aren't about perfection. They're about adjusting without quitting. That mindset is what keeps people moving forward instead of giving up. One of the best ways to stay consistent is making progress visible. A chart, a tracker, a savings account with a name. Watching numbers move, even slowly, keeps motivation alive. Automation helps too. If your goal is to save $1,200 in a year, set up a $100 transfer right after payday. No decisions, no willpower, just progress on autopilot. Let's make this real. Imagine Maya. She's 19, works part-time, and wants a used car in a year. The car costs $4,000. At first, that number feels overwhelming. Then she breaks it down. $333 a month. She saves $250 from paychecks and makes up the rest selling clothes online. She opens a separate account called Car Fund. A year later, she's driving that car. That isn't luck. That's a clear goal, broken into real steps. One last thing people skip: reviewing goals. Life changes, income changes, priorities change. Revisit your goals every few months. Ask if they still matter. Adjust timelines or amounts if needed. Flexibility keeps goals motivating instead of frustrating. There's also a difference between outcome goals and habit goals. Outcome goal: save $1,000 by December. Habit goal: transfer $25 every Friday. The habit is what actually gets you there. Momentum matters too. Hitting a goal isn't the end, it's a checkpoint. Finish one, then set the next. And remember, your goals don't have to look like anyone else's. Social media isn't a rule book. If your goal right now is simply paying bills without stress, that's valid. Without goals, money drifts. With goals, every dollar gets a job. Celebrate milestones along the way. Every $100 saved. Every debt paid down. Just don't celebrate in a way that erases progress. Let's wrap this up. Financial goals turn dreams into plans. Plans into habits. Habits into confidence. They're not about restriction. They're about direction. If this helped you feel clearer about where to start, hit like and subscribe for more videos that make finance simple and doable. Drop a comment and tell me what financial goal you're working on next. Quick note, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a random person with a whiteboard. Do your own research before making money moves. Thanks for watching Breaking Down Personal Finance, where we make money make sense. See you next time.